Get ready, start. I wish there were more people who would remember the saying that to understand everything is to forgive everything. In other words, whenever there is cause to criticize the actions of others, we should try to get at the real motive of the actions, and then we should be more charitable towards such persons. I know there will be some who will object to this view, but my dear friends, if there is to be a larger hearted sympathy abroad, I am sure there is no other way of attaining it than that I am advocating, and no other way in which there is anything like so much chance of success. How can there be true brotherly feeling in our hearts if we condemn others before there is an opportunity of understanding their motives, and if we pass upon their actions a hasty judgment? In order that there may be an advance in this matter, people will have to look above their own desires of making their way in life at all costs, and instead think of increasing their value to mankind in general. Next para. I know there has been a great deal said as well as written about the interest attaching to the study of phrase and fable, but I know there has not been sufficient said in view of the importance of the matter, and I know there will be a great deal more both said and written before the subject is exhausted. Whenever there is a subject of interest to the general reader and a desire expressed for information upon it, there will be found someone ready and willing to obtain the necessary knowledge and impart it to others. As we have seen too, the work is from time to time generally executed as well as it can be, and the results made known in the very shortest time possible. This is a great convenience to most of us, as we have not time to devote to research in these subjects. Next para. As sage, if we serve mankind, we serve ourselves. I believe there will be some who will say they will think about it, and pending their decision, I would urge them to reflect that men are naturally inclined to doubt the truth of such statements. Then there are others who hesitate in some other respects, perhaps in order to count on the material advantages or disadvantages of such a course. For their own sake, I would ask them to change their view of life, and they are sure to benefit more than their worldly thoughts could possibly have suggested. The wise men of the past have assured us that, in their opinion, the best course of life is that which suppresses the selfishness inherent in man, and I think there will be many who, from their experience, will support them in their statement. Whether I address you as my dear sir, my dear madam, or my dear fellow citizen, let me ask you to ponder over this matter and to remember that, in the beautiful words of Adelaide Proctor, glorious it is to wear a crown of a deserved and pure success, and though there is much that may baffle you in order to carry out this high ideal, it is as true today as ever it was that without sympathy nothing is understood. Stop.